Welcome to our brand new series, The Big Little Problems Kids Face Every Day. This is where we dive deep into the challenges kids face and explore practical, meaningful ways to handle them. In our very first episode, we are tackling a topic that's far too common but often misunderstood: bullying. Whether it's teasing, exclusion, or cyberbullying, this problem affects millions of kids worldwide every day. But here's the thing: bullying isn't just about the bully or the bullied, it's about how we, as parents, teachers, and friends, can step in and make a difference. From understanding what bullying really is to learning simple yet powerful ways to stand up, stop it, and heal. This episode is packed with insights and tools you don't want to miss. So, whether you are a parent looking for ways to support your child, a teacher aiming to create a safe space, or a kid wanting to make a difference, this episode is for you. Hit play and let's start this journey together because every child deserves to feel safe, valued, and confident. In the first section, let us all understand what is bullying. Bullying, it's a word we hear so often, but what does it really mean? Is it just teasing or is it something much deeper? Well, bullying is any repeated behavior that's meant to hurt someone physically, emotionally, or socially. It could be name calling, excluding someone from a group, spreading rumors, or even physical harm. And it doesn't just happen in person. Online bullying or cyberbullying is when hurtful messages or posts are shared on social media, gaming platforms, or through texts. It's invisible but just as harmful. So, come on, let's break it down. Like name calling, making fun of someone for their looks, clothes, or abilities, excluding someone from games or conversations, hitting, pushing, or other physical actions, spreading rumors or sharing secrets without permission, sending mean or embarrassing messages online. So here's the thing: sometimes kids might not even realize their actions are bullying. A joke that feels funny to one person can be really hurtful to another. So, how do we tell the difference? Let's see how to identify bullying. Bullying isn't just about a one time mistake or playful teasing. It's when the behavior is intentional, that is, meant to hurt someone, repeated, happens over and over, hurtful, makes the other person feel bad, scared, or left out. Teasing can be harmless when it's a playful and mutual. But when the teasing turns into bullying, it creates fear, sadness, and feeling of being alone. Now, moving ahead in section 2, we will understand how does bullying affect kids. Bullying isn't just a moment of sadness or hurt. It leaves a lasting mark on a child's mind, body, and heart. But how? Let's take a closer look. First, emotional impact. Bullying can deeply affect how kids see themselves. It can lead to feeling of worthlessness, anxiety, and even fear of social situations. It's not in their just heads. Bullying can make kids doubt their abilities and avoid places where they feel unsafe, like school. Physical effects. Did you know that bullying can even affect a child's health? Stomach aches, headaches, trouble sleeping. They are all signs that stress, from bullying is taking a toll on their body. Social impact. Bullying can also leave kids feeling isolated. It can make it harder for them to trust others or build friendships, which only deepens the cycle of loneliness. Then comes the long-term effects. And the effect don't stop when the bullying ends. Kids who are bullied may carry challenges like into low self-esteem, depression, and difficulty forming relationships. So, a message for parent and educator. Parents and teacher, this is why it's so important to recognize the signs. If a child is withdrawing, acting out, or suddenly dreading school, it could be a sign that they are struggling with bullying. But here's the good news. Bullying doesn't have to define a child's life. With the right support, kindness, and interventions, we can help kids rebuild their confidence and create a safe, inclusive environment. Now that we know how bullying affects kids, let's explore what we can do to handle it and make things better for every child. Stay tuned for the next section of this video. In this section, we are going to find out the signs to look out for. Bullying can often stay hidden. Kids might not always speak up, even when they are hurting. That's why knowing the sign is so important. So, how do you recognize if a child might be struggling with bullying? First, behavioral changes. One of the biggest red flags is a sudden change in behavior. If a child who used to love playing with friends starts spending more time alone, it could mean something is wrong. Watch for moments when they seem unusually quiet, distracted, or upset, especially after school or spending time online. Physical signs. Sometimes bullying leaves physical signs like unexplained injuries. Kids might also complain of frequent headaches or stomach aches, often as an excuse to avoid school. Changes in school performance. Bullying can also impact a child's focus and confidence, leading to a drop in grades or a sudden lack of interest in school. Emotional red flags or even sudden outbursts to emotional signs can all hint at deeper struggles. Social clues. If a child seems to avoid social situations or suddenly stops talking about their friends, it might be because they are facing exclusion or bullying. So then what should we do? The most important thing you can do is to create an environment where kids feel safe to share. Ask open-ended questions like, how was your day? Did anything make you feel uncomfortable? And listen without judgment. Teachers and caregivers can also play a vital role by observing interactions and stepping in when they see concerning behavior. So, a reminder for everyone. Bullying thrives in silence, but by noticing the signs and starting the conversation, we can be the support that kids need to face and overcome these challenges. Now that we have explored how to spot the signs of bullying, let's dive into the most important part: how we can help to stop it. Section 4. Stay tuned. How to handle and solve bullying. We have talked about what bullying is, how it affects kids, and how to spot the signs. Now let's dive into the most important part: how we can handle it. Step 1. Speak up. The first step is to speak up. Kids, if you are being bullied, don't stay silent. Talk to someone you trust, a parent, a teacher, or even a friend. Remember, sharing your feelings is the first step to finding a solution. Next, stand up for others. If you see someone being bullied, be brave. Stand up for them. If it's safe to do so, or get an adult to help. Sometimes a simple act of kindness, like sitting with someone who's feeling left out, can make all the difference. Third, build confidence. Building confidence can help kids stand strong against bullying. Encourage them to explore hobbies, learn new skills, and celebrate their uniqueness. Fourth, create safe spaces. Parents and educators. It's crucial to create environment where kids feel safe and respected. Set clear rules about acceptable behavior and encourage open conversations about kindness and inclusion. Fifth, seek professional help if needed. Well, sometimes bullying can leave deeper emotional scars that need extra support. Well, don't hesitate to reach out to school counselors or therapists who can help children process their feelings and regain their confidence. Empowering the community. Ending bullying isn't just about individual actions. It's about building a community where kindness is celebrated and bullying has no place. Together, we can create a culture where everyone feels valued and included. Finally, bullying can be stopped one step at a time by speaking up, standing together, and spreading kindness. We can make childhood better for everyone. In the next section, we will understand what can bystanders do. Well, when bullying happens, it's not just about the bully and the victim. The people who see it, the bystanders, play a crucial role. But what should they do? Let's explore how bystanders can turn the tide and help stop bullying. Step 1. Speak up. One of the most powerful things a bystander can do is speak up. A simple statement like, "That's not cool," can make the bully rethink their actions. It can also show the victims that they are not alone. Step 2. Offer support. If speaking up feels too hard or unsafe, bystander can still make a difference by offering support to the victim. Sit with them, talk to them, and let them know you care. Step 3. Involve an adult. Well, bystanders should never hesitate to get an adult involved. Teachers, parents, or counselors can step in to stop bullying and ensure everyone stays safe. Fourth, don't encourage bullying. Sometimes even watching or laughing can encourage a bully to keep going. Instead, walk away or distract the bully. Without an audience, many bullies lose interest. Fifth, build a culture of kindness. Bystanders can do more than just react. They can help build a culture where bullying doesn't thrive. Celebrate kindness, include everyone, and be the friend who stands up for what's right. So, being a bystander isn't about standing by, it's about standing up. Every action, no matter how small, can make a big difference in someone's life. Moving towards the last section of the episode, let's see the bigger picture. We have explored about bullying is its effect, the signs to watch for, and how to handle it. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture. What causes bullying? How does it affect our communities? And most importantly, what can we all do to make a lasting change? Let's understand the roots of bullying. Bullying doesn't happen in a vacuum. Sometimes bullies act out because they are dealing with their own challenges. Stress at home, a lack of attention, or feeling of insecurity. The ripple effect. Bullying creates ripples that affect everyone. It impacts the victim, the bully, the bystanders, and even the larger community. Academic performance suffers, relationships strain, and a culture of fear takes root. Building community that cares. To address bullying at its core, we need to create a community that cares. Schools, families, and neighborhood can work together to set clear expectations, provide support, and celebrate kindness. Teaching empathy and inclusion. Empathy is a powerful tool. Teaching kids to see the world through someone else's eye can reduce bullying and foster deeper connections. It's about celebrating our differences and including everyone in the circle. Empowering the next generation. When we empower kids to stand up for themselves and others, we are not just stopping bullying, we are making leaders for tomorrow. Every child can be a hero by choosing kindness and bravery, making change last. Stopping bullying isn't a one time effort, it's a commitment to building a kinder, more understanding world. It's about teaching values, leading by example, and never giving up on creating safe space for every child. The bigger picture is clear. Bullying affects all of us, but together we can stop it. Let's teach, support, and inspire the next generation to choose kindness every single day. So let's reflect on what we have learned. Today, we have taken an important journey together. We have learned what bullying is, how it affects kids, the sign to watch for, and practical ways to handle it. But before we close, let's talk about what truly matters: the power of kindness, courage, and community. Bullying isn't just a problem for the kids involved, it's a challenge for all of us. Every act of kindness, every word of support, every stand against bullying makes a difference. So, together we can create a world where no child feels left out or hurt. So, here's our challenge to you: be the voice of kindness. Be the friend who stands up. Be the parent, the teacher, the sibling who listens and supports. And remember, even the smallest action can create ripples of change. Imagine a future where every child feels safe, valued, and included. It starts with us, each of us doing our part to create an environment where bullying has no place. The fight against bullying is bigger than any one of us, but together we are unstoppable. Let's be the generation that ends bullying one act of kindness at a time. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about trying, learning, and growing together. Stay tuned for more episodes where we tackle the challenges kids face and find ways to make childhood the joyful adventure it meant to be. Thank you.